Okay. I should be good. I should be good. You don't need the review, just give you the quiz now. Popgun, what is the... How many points does Typhoon have in Div 4 Group A right now? Yeah, without cheating. No looking at LUTI. And this will mostly just be like my personal opinion of the things that surprised me too. It's not like definitive. It's just like how I viewed the teams and stuff. Okay. While Popgun's pulling up challenge, I can get started with Group A. Group A, Div 4, Fruit Gummy, not really that surprising. 5-0, Fruit Gummy, 5-1 Typhoon, 5-4 Ink and Default. This is a surprisingly close set in my opinion. It's pretty impressive by Ink and Default, cause then Fruit Gummy 5-0'd Demon Hunters, Fruit Gummy 5-2ing Inkling Technology at Purdue, and 5-2ing Zembo IHOP. So Fruit Gummy clearly, at least from clearly the best person in Group A, or best team in Group A. Like, besides Ink and Default, no one else in our group could really scratch them. Inkling Technology at Purdue. This is a 3-way tie between us, Typhoon, and Demon Hunters. See, all three won. All 3 set wins. 1 win on each of us on every single, every other team. It's like a weapon triangle. 3-2 for all of us. So it only came down to points. 21, 20, and 16 in terms of points. So barely beating Typhoon. I'm not sure what the rules are if Typhoon got 21. Does that go to us because we beat Typhoon? Not really clear, but I wouldn't say like any of us are better than the other ones out of this 3. Like looking at Typhoon versus Inkling Technology at Purdue, 4-5. Honestly, I was incredibly surprised that we won this game. Just because they were 3-0 up. Typhoon versus Demon Hunters. Not surprised that they beat Demon Hunters, to be honest. Typhoon is probably the second best in our group. And Demon Hunters beat us 5-4. But we kinda... This isn't like an excuse, but we kinda had finals in the last 2 weeks, so even... We didn't really play that well. I think if we had more practice, we could have gotten maybe like a bit closer to Fruit Gummy. And this was a close set. Demon Hunters, pretty good showing. 5-0 Ink and Default. 5-2ing Thimble IHOP. Yeah. The main issue for them is that they weren't able to get enough points. That is, losing to Typhoon 5-1 And I had confidence that Typhoon could beat Demon Hunters, because I feel like they don't really... Typhoon's strong. Like, this game is kinda weird. And Incan Default, pickup group with Avril in it. They won against Nimbo, I believe. Incan Default 05 Demon Hunters, Incan Default 4-5 Rukami. This is a great game, I think. 1-5 Inkling. 5-1 Thimble IHOP. Impressive win, I would say. Though Thimble hasn't really been feeling their game too. Because I believe they're the only ones in our group to go 0-5, but I think they're not... things haven't really settled for Thimble. They're maybe just a bit off of it. So... I'm not sure exactly. Maybe they just haven't haven't really how do I say this? Because I feel like they should, at least in my opinion, Thimble can do better than what they've shown in this group. So it's probably an off season for them, I would say. Overall, this group, if we just ignore Furugami here, it's pretty close between this top three. I think winning against winning against Typhoon is super crucial here. And well, I can talk personally about Furugami versus us. I think if they ran the mini the entire time, we would have had a better time against them, just because Tent beats minis. But they switched to an aggro comp after the first, when it was 2-2, and an aggro frontline shooter comp. So, and I really didn't have I couldn't do anything there. Along with, yeah. Overall, triple tie, a three-way tie for second is fun. Otherwise, it's Fruit Gummy at the top here. Whether to win Div 4 is something else. Like, I think they're a pretty good team. I don't know about the other teams in Div 4, but at least out of our group, they played the best. That isn't to say whether I think that it's impossible to beat them. I think there is an opportunity for us. I could tell, like, they didn't feel unbeatable. Some teams just feel unbeatable. I think there's a chance, but I wasn't in it, and we weren't really in it either. If you look at Group B, Unlucky going 5-0, 25 points. We actually have a 4-1 team here. Sentinels. Now I don't know who's unlucky in Sentinels. Inkreeper going 2-2. Shinobi Squad, Dai, Snarium, Money Gang, and Fukatsu Angels. The only one I really know is Fukatsu Angels out of this group. You can take a look at the matches. You can see there's still one game not done yet, but I think it's fine to go over this. I would have done this earlier, but I wanted to wait for Typhoon to finish first. Yeah, if anyone knows specifically, like, personally these teams, please say something, but otherwise I don't really know these teams at all. Except for Fukatsu Angels, which I know, like, barely. And I feel like a winner might come out of this group, just because I don't really know them. Group C, Black Magic, Cascade Duck Crew, Game Over. Game Over was a favorite for a lot of people to win Div 4. I saw in the fantasy league thing, the gambling thing. Yoru, Lumi Stars, and BLT in the rest of this. So BLT was, I would say, placed high. High into Div 4. because they had a really good showing in LUTI, I think. But it looks like they weren't able to really. Looks like they had a really tough time in this group. Game over versus Yoru. I can actually. I forgot I can look up who these teams are, but Cascade Duck Crew. 4-1 here, 5-0 here. It's gonna be a lot of me not knowing exactly who teams are, but I can at least give the ones that I do know, cause LumiStar is going 1-4 in this group. Kind of shows how strong this group was. Cause playing LumiStars, they're pretty good. Yeah, 3-5 versus Game Over. 0-5 versus Black Magic. Black Magic's probably a team to look out for here. 5-4 versus Yoru. Ooh, you can see match details. Oh, nothing specific. Bad Luck Trout is pretty good. Bad Luck Trout had a pretty close game with Game Over. Besides that, a lot of 0-5s. Like, a lot of 0-5s in this group, like, compared to other groups. Well, maybe not this group, but our group had, like, no 0-5s. I don't know anything, but, like, we didn't have as many. We didn't have. I won't speak anymore, but, like, I'm gonna stop the review right now. LumiStar's coming in 5th, being the team I know the most out of this group was surprising, because I don't think we're really better than LumiStars, but I guess that just kind of shows you how strong these teams are. Oh, Sneaky and Ethereal are on Yoru. Sneaky and Ethereal. I'm kind of curious who's the top teams here. I know someone from Black Magic followed me recently, but I'm not really paying attention to their group. But I can check on who was on each of the teams. I'll do Game Over first, because I know the players a lot more than I do the teams, I guess. Follow. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, they followed me a while ago. I'll go check. So Black Magic has Your Chi, Laura Lara, Splat Mocha, Latte Splat, Umi. I don't really know any of these players. That's kind of terrifying. And last we have Cold Coral, Wipeout Punks, Scenario Leg, Uwu Gang, or Uwu, and Watercolor. So this looks like a drop. This looks like a drop. Oh no, this. Wait, did they actually play? Did they just go 0-5 in every game? Well, whatever it is. I see Ian Boy from Wipeout Punk say this was the group of death, and yeah, I agree, but who's on Cold Coral? Oh god, 4-5. 5-1 Uwu. That's impressive. Sonaria 5-2 Woo. 5-2 to wipe out punks. Whoa. This group isn't even really done yet. Okay, leg beating Uwu. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's like very surprising, cause leg is pretty good. Would say better than us. Uwu beating wipeout punks. Damn, that's impressive. I mean, I guess considering they've won low ink before, wipeout punks haven't. It must mean they've played before. I don't really have a good grip on how good wipeout punks is. I see they come in second and third a lot, at least in the past for low ink. But I haven't personally played them, so I don't have a good grip on how exactly good they are. Like losing to Sonaria, another team I haven't really played, but I know they're at least. I know they're at least very very good, I would say. Is this just Geek Squids? No. It looks like a lot of Geek Squids is here, but I'm not. Canopio. Okay. Ooh, losing the Cold Coral. I think Cold Coral is the best one here. I mean, obviously they're 4-0, so they're like, and they've Cold Coral versus Leg, but they've beaten the teams they've beaten kind of like. I feel like they're gonna beat Leg 2 with a similar score, 5-2-ish. What games are remaining? Watercolor versus Uwu. Watercolor, if they're playing, then they haven't gotten any games so far. If they're not, they're just a drop. Well, who knows? But I don't know exactly who's on Watercolor, so I can't speak for how good they are. But going 0 games in this group, it is a pretty tough group, so. I want to see who Wipeout Punks lost to. This is. They're all just trading like wins. That's exactly what's happening. Like, I would think that Sonaria. Wipeout Punks 5-0'd Sonaria? The team that took 4 games off of Cold Coral? Oh god. Whoa, what the heck? And they beat them by 1 point, and they had to win against them. And Sonaria's done with their game, so guaranteed Wipeout Punks will be above Sonaria. Leg has to win the next game, and then even if they do, they can't get 6 points. So kind of no matter what they do, Wipeout Punks is guaranteed to move on? Question mark. Let me see what their last match is. Leg versus Cold Coral. That's a rough one. Even if they manage to beat them, they still won't make it. Even if they like somehow 5-0 them, they're not gonna make playoffs, I think. Damn, this group is harsh. What the hell? Okay. overall, still a few teams left in Group B who haven't finished, but I don't think that can change the outcome much, even if they go 3-2. So I think Fruit Gummy, Inkling Tech going to playoffs due to 1 point difference, and yeah, Unlucky and Sentinels for sure, Black Magic and Cascade Crew for sure, Cold Coral and Wipeout Punks for sure, question? Maybe? This is... okay, I would consider this the group of death of LUTI then. I didn't really look at it too closely, but this is kinda hell. Let's look at Div 5 now. Maybe I'll actually know the teams there. Div 3, Div 4. It's the wrong ascending. Oh, challenge. Created at. Is there like a reason why Div 8 is in America and World? Cause that's kinda... I don't really understand the reason for that, but... I don't really know. We'll take a look at this group. Group A first, Solution, set to advance 5-0. Not surprising, because I expect Solution to do better than Div 5. But it looks like they had some close games. Solution and Shining Storm. Shining Storm. Ah, French team. And it's a lot of players. None of which I know. Well, let's look at their wins. Cause that might be better. A better way to judge them. Ah, 0-1. 0-1. That's a drop, right? That's definitely a drop. Okay, I won't cover Team X Tacos then. Shining Storm, 4-5 Solution, 5-0 Squadra, 5-0 Meopsidas, wait, 5-5-1, oh, that's the Solution. 5-1 Mopsidas is still crazy, what the hell? Okay, so these two are clearly the best two of this group, and it's by a small margin too. It was 4-5, damn. But these, yeah. Well, we can review Nop and Squadra, because I know both of them, because Thyre's on Squadra, who recently dropped competitive. Whether it's related to the season or not, who knows. But I would always say Thyre's like a mid-level tent. Thyre's like a high mid-level tent maybe. I would say definitely better than me. It just, a lot of it depends on the teams. Squadra losing 4-5 to Emptiness. Emptiness 4-5ing Meop. I mean, this group is clearly just Solution and Shining Storm being way better than everyone else here. Team X Tacos at -5. Meopsidas, good team. Could not compete. Could not really get past these top two teams. I feel like Solution's too good for Div 5 maybe, but it also has been a while since they played, so who knows. And I don't know Shining Storm, but they're Probably they can punch against solutions. So clearly the top two of this group. Squadra disbanded, I believe, to Triggerfish Zone Supremacy. The people that won Low Ink, I believe. The Mofugami Vaporwave Vaporwave Vapor team, yes. Them being number one, not surprising. Unless this isn't Mofugami's team. I don't think they're a team just to pick up. Triggerfish Zones. Kraken Mare. Brian and DRF. Okay, so Mofugami's on Triton. Ah, that's right. Kraken Mare is so freaking annoying to play against. I hate playing against him because bruh's just so annoying to play against in a good way, but it's really annoying. And I know DRF. I haven't played against Vaporwave, but yeah. Persistence coming 3-2 in this group. Dale Sushi existing in Div 5. Well, 5-0 Dale Sushi. We'll follow Triggerfish Zones. 5-1 Bungus Bro Circus. 5-0 TR Esports. 5-2 Ink Bashers. Losing 5-3 to 3-5 to Persistence. Okay. They had the same amount of points as Dale Sushi. Wait, who did? Persistence lost to Ink Bashers. And Dale Sushi. Well, Dale Sushi has the roller player. I think this is an off season for Persistence in terms of LUTI goes. Ink Basher's getting a really impressive win against Persistence here. But otherwise, and winning against TR Esports, okay. Ink Bashers. I think this win against Persistence is why I believe they could do really well in Low Ink. But this kind of shows what they can possibly do. Oh, they're not necessarily there yet though. Persistence losing to Ink Bashers is definitely a strange game. Otherwise, it's not really surprising. Just one Low Ink. Dale Sushi. Persistence. Like, I mean, I can see Persistence doing well against these two teams. Just not really. Like, they beat Triggerfish Zone Supremacy. They can. Who knows? It might have been. Maybe they were off, or maybe Ink Basher's comp counters theirs. Who knows? But Triggerfish Zone Supremacy and Dale Sushi coming out. I didn't even know Dale Sushi was a Div 5. That's about it though. Not too surprising to see them at the top. Ink D in Group C. Yeah. Ink D in Group C. 4-1, okay. and UCSD Esports. Now I know that from what Vapor told me that UCSD Esports is currently Mofugami and some other players, and they have a hard time coordinating since Mofugami is the only one with comp experience outside of last year or something like that. Mofugami is a really strong CDS, but being a college team is like that. You have members move on and graduate, and some new people come in, and that kind of shifts everything. InkD coming top of this group, not surprising. InkSync versus ShiverMe versus Vivace. Vivace is always that team that gets top 16 in alpha bracket. So this kind of performance doesn't really surprise me. Close game against InkD. Okay. InkSync. Previously they were higher div, I believe. Fun fact, InkSync was our first scrim ever. They just pronounce InkD like inked. Inked. Okay. Inked. Inked came number 1 this group. Not that surprising, I would say. And Kraken United has yet to finish. I don't know who's on Kraken United, but I do know the other teams. Vivace beating UCSD Esports 5-0. 5-0 is surprising, but beating them is not so much. InkSync 2-5 Kraken United. I have to search up who they are now. Kraken United. So, which one is this? Oh, I got the right one. Siriu twice, and oh, this is the K4 team that I see in solo constantly. Okay. That doesn't mean I know how good they are, but at least I know who they are kind of generally. 582ing InkSync. Okay. Well, I don't really know what InkSync's doing right now, so I can't really speak. 5-3ing Inked. Got myself there. 5-3ing Inked. That's impressive. Serving me Inklings, 5-0ing Vivace. This is impressive too. Like, I wouldn't, if I had to bet on these two, I wouldn't know which one to bet on. I don't have like a guaranteed winner, but 5-0ing is a lot more than I expected ShiverMe to win by. So props to them. UCSD Esports 1-5ing Sync. I heard that happened last week or something. Or this week. ShiverMe versus Kraken United. What? 5-1ing Kraken United? What? This doesn't make any sense. Losing 5-0 to Inked, 5-0ing Vivace, 5-1ing Kraken United, who beat Inked. What? It's really something. This is impressive, I guess. Inked beating UCSD 5-0, not surprising. Vivace losing 2-5 to InkSync. Well, like, I do expect this, but I don't know exactly where InkSync is right now. InkSync losing 2-5 to Inked. Looks like they're just going 2-5 a lot. Based on past performances, this isn't surprising. UCSD Esports 1-5ing ShiverMe, not really that surprising either. they haven't played yet. Shiver Me 3-5ing Ink Sync. They're losing 3-5 to Ink Sync. This is impressive considering Ink Sync hadn't really taken games before this. I mean, outside of UCSD. Vivase 4-5ing Inked. This is impressive, I would say. But Crack United 5-2ing UCSD. Good job taking 2 games off. But I have a hard time placing Vivase because I in my head mentally they're like a low ink top 16, top 18 team. But I think they have the ability to perform better. It's just maybe they're not there yet. This group might change things up if Kraken United loses their next game, which is to Vivase. Not likely, I would say. I would bet on Kraken to beat Vivase, but I don't know exactly what would happen if they played. But even if Kraken United goes 3-2, they still win. Would they still win? The reason we lost 0-5 is because one of our players had to go last minute, so we had a sub who couldn't VC or practice with. We couldn't reschedule with either. That does suck, Mayu. 0-5 to Shiver Me. Oh, what was the game you guys lost 0-5 to? Ink D? Well then I'd be interested to see what you guys could do against Ink D. Cause clearly you guys can do pretty well. But that's just unfortunate, I would say. And losing to Ink Sync here. Impressive win by Ink Sync, but that kinda doomed this. Cause if you guys you guys are tied, so if Kraken, yeah, they played well. Yeah. I expect Ink Sync to sort of do better than Div 5, but I don't know exactly where they are right now. Kraken United, if they lose this next game, then it would be a 3-way tie and you would have one tiebreaker. But you still ultimately lose versus Ink Sync for points, so this might be a done deal, I'm not exactly sure. For Shiver Me at least. But for Ink Sync, they lost versus Kraken United. But depending, yeah. Even if the best case scenario is Kraken United gets 0-5'd by Vivase, which would be surprising. Ink Sync still moves on because of points. But you guys did. It's a tough. This is clearly a tough group. You had several teams about the same level, I would say. That's a good job. Looks like if Kraken United loses this last game to Vivase and gets under 3 points, or if it's under 4 points, then Ink Sync moves on. But if they win, which I would not be surprised, yeah, you guys been, I think, Kraken United goes through even if they lose, they grab one seed if they win. So if Kraken United goes 3-2, they'll still move on to playoffs. Cause if they get like 5-3'd, right? these two would be tied, and InkSync beat Kraken United. So, not sure exactly how that works. But, InkD guaranteed, no question, Kraken United. It might be up for grabs or it might be not. Who knows? And did I skip it? Did I skip a group? Nope. Also, Mayu, I can feel the low ink win coming soon for you guys. Snowfall for winning. For winning Group D. I kind of expected them to 5-0, to be honest. I'm assuming they lost to Seki Nozaga. No, they didn't. Who'd they lose to? Snowfall losing 5-3 to Access tonight. This is what I saw. Yeah, you guys have the ability to do it. Just gotta do it. That's what I think at this point. I think Access denied kind of getting into their stride at the end of this season. Because Access denied is kind of weird. Like maybe a month ago or a bit ago, I would have put them to at least make second in this group. But they've had some strange losses here that I didn't expect them to lose. Access denied. Oh yeah, they lost some close games. Aquatic Vanguard being Access denied. Honestly, very impressive. When it's a close game too, but AV hitting hard. I think AD not performing too well at the moment. Maybe an off season. I would think of them like as. I think they performed well the last low ink. So I know that they can do better than this at least. Rough season for Illumini. This is also a rough group. I'm not sure exactly how good Illumini is, but these are all tough teams, especially for Div 4. Snowfall, I expected to go 5-0 in this group, but AD taking the game off. Really felt like they got into it at the end of the season, maybe. Seki Nozaga. I spelled that correctly. Sekiz Naga. Interesting. Not many I know. Hold on, I'm gonna put on a blanket. Okay. Illumini losing 1-5 with Kingmaker. Kingmaker is the type of team that if you're not prepared, and if you haven't thought about it enough, they will take you by surprise. You need flexibility and sort of an awareness of what brushes can do with Kingmaker. You need to really think about it, I guess. At least for similar level teams as Kingmaker, they will. If you don't have it under control, then you sort of just die. Snowfall 5-2ing Seki Nozaga. AV losing 2-5 to Seki's Naga Seki's Naga. 5-1ing Snowfall, 5-1ing Illumini, Kingmaker 5-3ing, access denied. This is impressive. It's not what I expected them to win. Clearly they're moving up. Personally, after playing them, it's a triple brush team. I feel like the last player should be, if you're gonna run triple brush, I feel like the last player should be some sort of long range, but that's just kind of me, my opinion. The triple brush is insane. Yeah, that's it. Snowfall 5-2ing AV, going 2-5 against the top 2 teams in your group is impressive in itself. Seki's Naga beating Kingmaker 5-2. I mean, looking at the standings, it's not that surprising to me. Lumini 2-5ing AD, that's not surprising for AD. AD losing 2-5 to Seki's Naga, not surprising. Kingmaker going 0-5 versus Snowfall. This is surprising. Not that Kingmaker lost, but that it was 0-5. I think sometimes that just happens to triple brush too. It's very glass cannon-y, double-edged sword, something like that. Because you can get desynced hard. AV beat Illumini 5-1. Impressive. I wouldn't say surprising necessarily. Illumini has kind of been off for a bit. Maybe there are things, because I feel like they would do well in Div 5, and they should be doing, I expect them to do well, better than this, but who knows. These are strong teams too, so five, yeah, this is surprising. Like, who knows, maybe Illumini had some roster changes? That makes sense. So, it's gonna take some time. Who do I think wins Div 5? Solution, Shining Storm, Sugarfish, DL Sushi, Inc. D. You know, it's the thing that I always say, that when everyone expects you to win, that you definitely won't win. I would Solution, not just because of match history, but I feel like they're a bit too good here. I feel like Solution shouldn't be Div 5, but maybe it's just this group. But they also had a pretty strong group, so going 5-0 in this group is surprising, or impressive. Not surprising, but impressive. My second bet would have to be Triggerfish Zone Supremacy. I'm welcome to being surprised though. Solution should have been Div 4, I agree. I think it's because they haven't played in a while or something. Because I haven't seen much of them around. Snowfall, you know, everyone thinks Snowfall is that team that, you know, you expect them to like, you know, they're capable of doing this. Like, I think they're capable of winning Div 5. It's just whether they can do it or not. That's the big thing. I don't know enough about Seki's Naga to talk about them. Inked, I mean, they're a good team, but I'm not sure how well they do against these teams too. The Old Sushi is a surprise to see them active again. Whether they can win, I wouldn't put them as my number one. Yeah, I think number 1 is Solution, number 2 is Triggerfish Zone Supremacy. Like, these are everyone moving to the next stage. Strong teams. My bet would be Solution. Though shouldn't be Div 5 is what I think. But they also had a very close game versus this 5/4 Shining Storm. So even those solutions at the top of this group, that 5/4 might kind of indicate that these two teams are similar levels. Hoping Inked D can squeeze in the top 4. Ooh, whether I think they can, these are some tough teams. Like, I can't really see Inked D beating Snowfall. Like, obviously I'm not like, obviously if they can, that's good for them, but I just don't see it right now. I hope they can surprise me, but I don't really see them, because these are some hard hitters. Snowfall and Solution, Shining Storm too, considering how well they've been playing, 1 point off of Solution. It means Shining Storm, 5-1 Meopsidas, Shining Storm 5-0ing, 4-5, 5-0ing. Okay, this group is kind of Solution, Shining Storm, and Meopsidas doing their best. But the top two are clearly these two. And I wouldn't know if they're at a similar level or not, but Shining Storm might come after Triggerfish Zone Supremacy if I had to guess. And then Snowfall is that thing, is like, I know you can do this, but can you do it? It's like the same thing with Low Ink. They can win Low Ink 100%, no question. But can they do it is a different question. They have everything it takes, but can they do it? We can move on to Div 6 now. Start time. Div 6. Lois. Ah, my beloved Lois from the Triple Splish Inked Low Ink. Div 6. Lois, yeah, okay. Lois getting 25 points in this group, okay. Freelancing Takoyaki coming in second. I know who's on Lois, and I vaguely know Freelancing Takoyaki. I don't know Freelancing Takoyaki. But pretty impressive. Pretty impressive here so far. Dive, EMT Free Painters. I can't say much about this group. Delicious Nuggets. Because I don't really know anyone outside of Lois. And that's only because I watched Slow Ink. Lois, #1 favorite for Div 6, I guess? Or no, not #1 favorite. Well, we'll see. Legato, Vaporwave, Jelly Squids. Here's the teams I know. Overflow having 2 games done. And Snow Cone Incorporated. Well, let's break down these. Acropora. Wait, really? Who is the support who didn't play? Or who couldn't play? Noodles? Whoops. Ah, Noodles. I see. You didn't see that. Noodles, the support player, huh? I remember them. I played with them for a bit. When I subbed for Night Surfing, I think I played with them. Who knows? But I always see them in solo, so yeah. Noodles won. Oh, that's insane. Wait, okay. Lois has Ah, is that the only reason they played triple sploosh? Because they didn't have their support, or like, what? Yeah, I see Noodles in solo so much. I'm always like, oh yeah, it's Noodles. Is Night Surfing still alive? Cause like Noodles not on it anymore. I feel like they disbanded. Yeah, I don't remember when though. All right, Group B. Acropora. Oh, I forgot I was doing this. Pez. Pez from a Symphony for a bit, right? Mothman. Oh, he follows me. Or they follow me. Huh. But I don't really... Symphony, Pez and Div 6. Oh yeah, team... here you go. I guess... Acropora, Overflow, I know this team. It's the one with the circle for the tag. Who's on it? I know who's on this, just give me a sec. Overflow has a circle for the tag. I see them a lot in solo. Pez doesn't play with Acropora anymore? Maybe. They're just listed in the roster for now, so who knows. Overflow. They might just he might just be in the roster for now, or in the roster but not actually playing. I don't know exactly what they're doing right now. Overflow Splatoon. Overflow.spl. Hey. Black Star. Ah. What? Overflow. Legato. Okay, so an Overflow. Oh, hi Mizuno. How's it going? I am reviewing Div 6 right now. Overflow, the players are Legato, Splatoon, Kalana. Question, what? Squeezer for TDFO? So there's only 2 players on Overflow right now. Black Star and Aang. Yeah, that seems right. I see Aang in solo a million times, it's like, not. Does Overflow actually have like Legato as... Legato shouldn't be in Div 6 is what I think. But who knows, maybe they'll get bopped in the playoffs. So Overflow has Aang. That's it, that's all I have. Oh no, Overflow is playing against their own team. Legato. Jelly Squids, I see them in solo a million times. Consistently, I would say they're a beta bracket team. Vaporwave also, like, I would say Vaporwave and Jelly Squids are like similar levels, except Vaporwave might be a bit worse. But this isn't surprising. Legato had that weird string of no results, which is what hurt them. Yeah. Legato. Yeah, they didn't really do anything for a bit, I believe. Oh, they beat Acropora. Yep. Let me see what they've been up to before LUTI. I'm scrolling through so many memes. 7th place in Squid Junction. 2-1 Hyperflow. This is before LUTI, or that's after. Let me see what they've been doing before. I don't know exactly when LUTI started. Huh? A D6, yeah, okay. Oh, look, it's me! You're surprised Vaporwave has been doing this well? What'd they do? They're second in this group? What? Okay, let me look at this again. "5-1 Jelly Squids." I watched the low ink game the other day. Jelly Squids beat Vaporwave. Or maybe it wasn't Jelly Squids. But some team beat Vaporwave. Acropora. Otherwise, it's just kind of like Legato, clearly the best team in this group. Vaporwave. Yeah, Overflow has not completed their games. They dropped, right? Ah, yeah, Ocean 7 versus Vaporwave. I thought it was Jelly Squids. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm pretty sure it's Ocean 7. I forgot what Ocean 7 did after beating them. Jelly Squids. Okay, this is a pretty good performance by Vaporwave. I expected this game to be closer. Otherwise, Snow Cone Incorporated. I'll look at them just to see like who they're doing or how they are. Not anyone I know. I guess for this group I would just say Legato, best team in the group by far. Probably should not be in Div 6, but like, we'll see once they win, or if they win. Vaporwave second best. Good performance. I expected Vaporwave versus Jelly Squids to be a bit closer, so I'm surprised they're doing well, but good for them. Group C, Blue Moon. Blue Moon has been doing nice recently. They're really nice team. Outcast Ninjas. Stormy's team. Like the one he coaches. Here's Ocean 7. Literally feeding. Halcyon dropped. Cause they disbanded. I missed them. Anyways. Ocean 7. Okay, but let's see how this is going. Outcast Ninjas losing 4-5 to Blue Moon. I don't think there's much to say here besides Outcast Ninjas and Blue Moon. Ocean 7, I guess. What have they been doing? Ocean 7, 5-1. Blue Moon? Okay. I forgot when we last fought Outcast Ninjas, I'm not gonna lie. Outcast Ninjas 5-1 Ocean 7? Okay, but this is surprising. I didn't expect this. 4-5, literally feeding against Ocean 7. It's a close game. Ocean 7 losing 5-2 to Cryocore, who I don't know. Cryo core. There we go. Oh, this is Toasty's team. The other Toasty's team. Gotta check the spreadsheet. Yeah. Wait, no, I feel like the last time I played them was like a scrim or something. Otherwise, Blue Moon, the Ocean 7 win against Blue Moon is surprising. But otherwise, Blue Moon, Outcast Ninjas, yeah. Between these two teams, I don't know where Blue Moon is right now. Like, beta bracket winning team? But did they make alpha last month? I don't remember. Set to advance, Kappa, Div 6, Yume Star, beta. I would say Blue Moon, top beta team. Yeah. Which is about right for Div 6, you know. Like, Blue Moon being the best in their group, I would say top Div 6 team. Like, one of the best teams in Div 6, like, that should be in Div 6. Legato should not be in Div 6, and Lois shouldn't really be in Div 6. But sometimes you don't know this kind of stuff beforehand, so it's hard to really group like 3 million teams. Legato had that no results, and I had no idea who Lois was before they got second in Loic. Kappa, did they go no. Kappa winning, Yume Star winning, Yume Star and Kappa being in Div 6. Rising Hope, yeah, Rising Hope is a middle of the pack beta team, at least when they were a thing, I would say. That's about the level they performed. Intimidation factor, I'm looking forward to what Intimidation factor does. Up the ante. Didn't Up the ante do really well recently in something, and I just don't know what. Yeah. Kappa beating 5-3 up the ante. Intimidation factor 5 winning risks. Yume Star 5-4ing. Uta dropped after week 2. They made alpha in low ink November. Oh, so this is just a drop. Okay. So, ignoring this part. Yeah, I felt like this was like way too weird because I feel they can probably not. This is weird. Them being at the very bottom with nothing really. Yume Star is a team that I didn't expect them to be in Div 6 because they got second in low ink that one time. But they're here and they lost to Kappa. So Kappa and Yume Star Kappa specifically, I might say that they're like a Div 5 team. Like middle of Div 5 team, I would say. You didn't think Yume Star got second in low ink? Was that Lumi Stars or Yume Stars? Cause I'm pretty sure it was the one, cause we lost to Yume Stars in losers. It must have been third in low ink. Low ink November. I shouldn't have done that. Rising Stars. What did I play Yume Stars? Okay, that's not my fault. There's too many stars. Was it Flutie? Okay, that is not my fault. There are just too many stars for me to keep track of. Wait, I can just check the ITAP record then. Some of Rising Stars is in Div 9. Did they like disband or something? Tournament placements. LUTI. Oh no, our secret spreadsheet, because they changed their names. Ah. What? No, where do I know Yume Star from? This is actually really bothering me. What is Yume Star's October Loink? Is this... okay. Inkling performance. There we go. I'm pretty sure Yume Stars have done something that I remember them doing. There's a Yumi, Lumi. No, it's not Yumi, it's Lumi Stars. Ah, yes, Lumi Stars, Rising Stars. Wait, what? What is Yume Stars from? What? This is boggling my mind. Yume Stars. Okay, well I know who their players are, but I feel like 9th in alpha bracket of December. Oh, Power Inc. That makes sense. 9th alpha bracket November, so yeah, that's... Oh my god. Here we go. Inkling Performance Labs. There wasn't a gamer bracket this round. Huh. Yume Star. They beat Sig's team. Power Inc. was the team with, I don't know. I mean, they beat Sig's team, so that's impressive. Otherwise, losing to #1 team, losing one to the Dark Rain, like, these aren't bad results. Strictly speaking, they should be who'd they lose to? They lost, no, that's not right. Holy, 5-4 against Rising Hope, this is a good team, impressive. Losing 5-4 to Kappa. I kind surprised that Kappa beat them, but I would say they're a similar level. Huh. I'll keep on scrolling through this. Too many stars. Huh. Okay, it's just my brain going, there's too many stars. That's it. That's it. Otherwise, I think these two are a bit too good for Div 6. Intimidation Factor, I think, is a good team for Div 6, and I want to see what they do in the future, but I wouldn't say that they can beat these two, I guess. Overall, favorite for Div 6, Lois. and then Legato. And it would be Legato, except I kind of saw what Lois could do in low ink, so like, no. Welcome. I hope they can surprise me though. I think these two are the best in Div 6 by a large margin. And then Blue Moon, and Outcast Ninjas. Then, like these four, Blue Moon, Outcast Ninjas, Capo, Unistar, all around, I expect to be competitive. Legato and Lois should not be, are a bit too good. We can go over Div 6, Div 7, but I won't know anyone there. Why is Sleeping Seals in Div 7? Okay, my favorite to win Div 7 is Sleeping Seals. I don't think I need to look at any of the rest of them. Twilight Angers, I'm surprised, is in Div 7. I expect them to be Div 6-ish. I ride in Div 7. I ride in Div 7. Okay. Sleeping Seals. Did they drop any games? Wow. Sharky Shark Shark. Is that a thing? Falling sharks? Are they in divs? Oh, yeah, this one? Okay. Sleeping Seals wins Div 7. No competition. They haven't dropped a single game in their group. Yeah, they didn't have results at the time, but now we know what, what they can do. And Sleeping Seals. Ling Ling. I feel like I played with Ling Ling before, but Punch and Sloshy. Yeah. No results. Div 7. Obliterate Div 7. There's not much point to seeing. I guess this is just a competition for second place. Mai said Sharky Shark Sharks got second in top 8 in low ink. Let's see who they lost to. Yeah, I know some of their members. Like, yeah, none of them are like put themselves out there, so they don't. No one really knows them, I guess, except for Sloshy. Oh, that was the one we played, which where I got locked out of my own apartment. If I had to put them somewhere, Sloshy, Sleeping Seals. I Div 5 or Div 4. Actually Div 4 definitely. They just won low ink. What am I talking about? They wouldn't. You wouldn't say they have no competition? Who else is in this Div 7? Let's look at Tenta Shrimp Cocktails. No. Div 7 is weird. Alright, let's do some looking. Squid Killers is a sleeper pick. Who's on Squid Killers? Who's on No Name Brand? Tenta Shrimp. Sharky Sharks, Haunted Squid, Pawn Duck Crew. Like, not Cascade Duck Crew. No Name Brand. I wish I knew who this team was. Surf and Turf being Div 7. I generally expect them to be in Div 6. Along with the CIA, but I don't know if they dropped or something. But this isn't what I expect from CIA generally. Broken Controller Gaming. Squid Killers. Yeah, I know CIA had huge roster changes. I still feel like this is a bit too low for them though. Null, Heaven's Moonlight, Clownfish, Starfall, Inkvaders Alpha. Is this like the actual Inkvaders team? Also, they clearly dropped. Okay, never mind. Like this is a drop, right? They didn't just go, oh, this has to be a drop. Only one person from the original roster? Is that Herbert? Heaven's Moonlight. I mean, I wish I knew who these teams were. Who the heck is Null or No Name Brand? Null. Herbert and Mark are gone? So wait, who's on? If Herbert and Mark are gone, who's left? Okay, whatever. Mark is on Jelly Squids now? Yeah, I know. I remember. But I feel like Mark can do a bit better than what Jelly Squids are currently doing. Sharky Shark is ultimate hop staker. Anyways, I mean, I'm not really sure who a lot of these are, but who's on Heaven's Moonlight? I should Heaven's Moonlight. Well, the lower divs are always kind of, they put estimated div 5 in their bio. Wait, Inkvaders Alpha is actually playing. Wait, so they've gone 0 and 5 for every single match they've played? Is this like the small Inkvaders or the actual Inkvaders? Time. So this is the actual Inkvaders. The actual Inkvaders is going 0 and 5 in a Div 7 group. Even if they didn't have any practice before, I'm surprised about this. I'm surprised they couldn't even take one game. That seems really, really bizarre to me. Like, really bizarre. Yeah, but like, they dropped on the 13th. But they still played in week 4 against... Oh, so they just gave up the last match, but they still went... They still couldn't take a game off of any of the... in any of the earlier weeks. Which is insane. Maybe this group is... Like, even if they didn't practice at all, I feel like... I still feel like they should be able to... take some games off of Clownfish. Like, that's really surprising. Okay, Heaven's Moonlight, estimated Div 5. Oh, they got Alpha in the Wink November. They beat Intimidation Factor. 3-0. Wait, Cold Coral is the team that was. Wait, Cold Coral. Cold. Is this the right team? Yeah, Cold Coral is Div 4. What? And they're the top of their group in Div 4. Hello? I don't understand these results at all. They're all over the place. But like, at the moment, they're top of their group in Div 4, which is like how all over the place can you be? Like, okay, Heaven's Moonlight, yeah, I would say Div 5 team. Because they made Alpha Bracket in November. 0-3 lost to Legato and then Cold Core. And, okay. I'm gonna not think too hard about this. But like, that's true, I guess. Is Luna in Heaven's Moonlight? Oh. Oh, this is the HM team. Okay, well I see them a lot. Cold? But this Cold Coral... Cold Coral is simultaneously... Okay, well, estimated Div 5, I would say that's about right, I guess. But what's even worse is who is this null person then? Or who's this null team? Who's beating this team that's not supposed to be in Div 7 and null. Heaven's Moonlight 5-4. That's a close game. Okay. Beat Cloudfish. Heaven's Moon, yeah. Clownfish beating Heaven's Moonlight 5-0. This is bizarre to me. Otherwise... Huh. Heaven's Moonlight forfeited? Oh, you mean the game. Okay. Div 7 is incredibly bizarre. Okay, I see what you mean while that Sleeping Seals might have competition. Number 1 is Sleeping Seals, definitely. This null team? This no-name brand team. Like, really... Okay, I'm gonna assume that Null and Heaven's Moonlight are around the same level, based on their LUTI match. 3 Surf and Turf. I consider them like a generally Div 6 team. Sharky Sharks? I don't know if they'll... But they have to make... They have to make it first, and Blazing Storm's already 4-1. Wouldn't that be something? You have... So... If they go 4-1 too, then maybe they'll make it, yeah. So we got a bunch of teams that are supposed to be in Div 5. That's pretty much Div 7, I guess. Cloudfish seems like the right team Clownfish seems like they're like top of Div 7 Gamma bracket team. Top of Div 7 Gamma bracket team. Or like, yeah, something like that. So I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be surprised that they're in Div 7, but I expect them to be up here. So, because these teams shouldn't be in Div 7. Who's No Name Brand? Squid Killers too. I mean, the easiest number 1 is just Sleeping Seals, but yeah, I can see these teams can put up a fight. I think good, like Div 7 team levels, Div 7 level teams are like iRide, I guess, or like Hidden Radiance of the Dawn. Surf and Turf is still active, huh? I generally consider them to be Div 6. So, but it makes sense that they don't win Div 7 because these teams are like Div 5 level. It's giving me a migraine. Otherwise, Sleeping Seals number 1 pick. I don't know who I should pick as number 2 though. Tenta Shrimp Cocktails. I don't know who's on Tenta Shrimp Cocktails. Oh, here we go. How many divs are in DSB? Mocha, Wisdom, Paste Cat, and Ice, like the solo queue Ice, not the actual Ice. So they're like a German team. Wait, Mocha's the artist and Paste Cat is the sploosh main. Like this Mocha? Div 7? Okay. No Name Brand, second. I would say No Name Brand second. I don't know who Wisdom is. I would say Sleeping Seals, No Name Brand. Normally I'd put Heaven's Moonlight, but no beat Heaven's Moonlight. And then these two. And then Tentish. These Div 7 teams don't make any sense. I don't know what level Div 2 DSB is though. Okay, just gonna do top 2. Sleeping Seals. No Name Brand. Like if I knew exactly how good these guys are. But okay, I would be very surprised if Sleeping Seals lost Div 7. That's it. No more thinking about Div 7. We'll move on. Yeah, I know DSB is a German league, but I don't know how good Div 2 DSB is. Okay, let's just move on to Div 8. there a reason why there's an Americas and World for Div 8? Ink or Swim is in Div 8. Wow. And PAL, huh? Would you look at that? Not surprising. Yeah, 2 drops in this group, that's what I'm looking at. Not much to... I mean, I don't think Ink or Swim is Div 8. Mini Lumi Stars. Overlook? Is it because no results or like cope? I'm not gonna bother. With my cool friends. Ah yes, 131. Cool. Let me look at my cool friends. Who was the player? Hi Koreki. Yeah, but yeah, Koreki, what happened with my cool friends? Who was the player? I feel like I was definitely told about this before, I just forgot. The player... Kabi? Oh, the one on Heaven's Moonlight's roster? That's a lot of rosters you're on. Ah yes. Div 1 player. Let me just sub for Div 8. And oh, let me sub for Div 7. Let's go. Yeah, the Heaven's Moonlight. Div 1? Okay, are they actually Div 1? Season 9? Oh, modded and cheating in chunks. Are they actually Div 1? Or 3 or 4, and what team did they play on? But let's just ignore that thing for now. I'm assuming MC Lumi Stars is baby Lumi Stars, otherwise I don't know anyone in. You watched him smurf into the Div 7 to 9 tourney? Like Little Squid League? Damn, some people are just like that. From the ink up? Oh. Oh. Okay. Why would you come so low if you div one player? I don't understand. BitClam, I know, have been doing some things recently. I don't know any of these teams though. Is this BitClam? Oh, yeah, convenient. Oh, what was the thing they've done? Beta bracket team? Kiwi, Dan the Man. Oh, these are just subs though. Oh, that's why I know them, because Ian Boy is their coach. Texture? Oh, wait, no, that's a sub. Oh, Big Climb is KC. Second Gamma bracket. Oh. Different team? Okay. I expect them to do better than this, so at least I expect them to do better in Div 8. So these teams are, I don't know. I know none of these teams. I can't even... the lower divs are really just lots of stuff. I guess I expect Ink or Swim to win, but I don't know who any of these people are, so I can't find Cope Splatoon here. Cope Splatoon. Oh, look. You expect Cope to do better than you guys? I have no idea what Cope is, or like who Cope. I haven't really seen what Cope has done, so if you like have like some insider information on what they've been doing, I would like to know. Los Santos and Drifting Tides. I'll look at those two teams. Your insider information is that you've scrimmed them. Well, I think that you two teams will probably be the top two teams. Okay. That means I have to open up LUTI. LUTI. Where's the roster spreadsheet? No, not you. Thank you, air sign. Alright. We'll go down. Time to fact check my work. Twilight Anglers, not in the group. 8-Ball. I think 8-Ball disbanded. Absolute Zero. I still don't know these teams. Bamboo Dragons I've heard of before. I think, are they in here? Oh yeah, these are also world teams too. BitClam, Lily, Sean, Jam, Melissa. I don't know these players. Drifting Tide, DT, Siri. Again, yeah, I'll check world after this one. Drifting Tide, don't really know the players that well. They are currently second to Los Santos in America. Ink Force, Paolo. There's two Paolos, huh? Oh, this is a different Paolo. It's spelled different, I guess. Ink or Swim. Yeah. Can't expect you guys to be top 2 of this. The second stage, but who knows, some incredible things might happen. Los Santos. No. Once every 10 days, it's like to warm up. Like back when we played Mahi Mahi, we would scrim like every week, so it's kind of fun. Alright, we'll move on to the world, and then I think we can be done. I might take like a peek at Div 9 and 10. There won't be anyone I know in there though. And then, okay, maybe for fun I'll look at Div 3. Or maybe I'll do all the divs. No, no, that's a bit too much. YouTuber, my favorite team. Tenta Shrimp Ramen. Don't know these teams either. YouTuber 3-2 in Div 8, not surprising. Oh yeah, Otakos is here. I kind of expect them to be in Div 7 though, but if they do well in the stage, I would not be surprised. Indiglo. Nope. Bloody Wave. I already looked at that. No results because they don't really play that much. In my mind, they're kind of like a Gamma Bracket team consistently. Octo Noobs. Hannah and Juink. Okay. 2 solo warriors. Plays leader, junior main. Not surprising. You 2-1 Legato in Minnow, but they're playing with a different name entirely. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Like the the roster, like their original roster, like their actual roster, 2-1 Legato and Minnow, but they were playing with a different name. Oh, here's Bamboo Dragons. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess because you were there, it wasn't technically Otakos. But this is Solo Warrior, the team, Hannah and Guink. Let me see it. Overlook. I think I know Astro, and no one else. If you beat Kappa, you would have made top cut? Ah. What was the score? I know I looked like a couple minutes ago, or many minutes ago, but I forgot. Final wave. 5-3? Sounds pretty close. Final wave and My Lag Paradise. I think it was a pretty good season for you guys too. 3-2 in a group with Kappa and the other team, and also being able to perform well against them. It's impressive. What was I looking for? Oh, it's Rolling Squids. And 8-ball. No, 8-ball is here. Huh? 5th in Low Ink November. I was there. Oh, I remember. They were in losers. Wait, did we play them? Did they do anything in the last Low Ink? Don't mind me just scrolling through this. Yeah, we lost to O2 Parrot. I remember why we lost. It's because I was flying to California. And I wasn't there for this. No, it wasn't the Lockout. Lockout was Minnow Cup. I was on a plane back home, which is why I wasn't here for this. Ah, wiped out. Punks. Ink in the system. Ink in the system. Oh, it's the ITS people. Well, not surprised that they're doing well in Div 8. And wiped out. Fern? Oh, I forgot. Is Fern actually playing? I don't think so. I always mistake wiped out with wipeout punks. Div 8 Worlds. Honestly, I think these teams are all pretty competitive. I don't know if I have a number 1 for this group. A, B, C, D, E, F. F is behind. Okay, yes. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite for this group. Low-key want Octo Noobs to win. Who did Otakos lose to? Octo Noobs. Tenta Shrimp Ramen. Whoops. Tenta Shrimp. I would say favorite if I had to pick one. Like Final Wave Octo Noobs maybe. Inked in the System maybe. Tenta Shrimp Ramen. 5. Did they drop a single game? Tenta Shrimp Ramen, Tenta Shrimp Ramen, 5-2, 5-0, 5-1. Overall, I think this will be a pretty balanced playoffs. I just personally I want Ulticos to win because I feel like, but also like divs are kinda iffy. Their lower divs are iffy. I'll take a peek at the div 9 and 10. It's not div 9. Div 10 was a meme until it became... Ah, Typhoon, we were just talking about you. Nope. No clue. They have wins on Div 2 teams? That's insane. Macaria. I feel like I know some of these players and like Assist and Tadashi and Gugalima. Assist is a charger main? Okay. Well, let's look at the top divs. I'm pretty interested in those two, and I'm not gonna make another stream talking about divs 3 to X because there's no point. Yeah, charging. Yeah. Maybe they're solo players, and I've seen them in solo a lot. Tuki? They beat Tuki? What? Or are you just talking about div 3? Okay. Div 3 serious TDFO. Impressed by TDFO for winning and getting second in this group. Paint Plus. Tuki is Div 1, so they beat Tuki? Or are you just saying that's... so you think Tuki's gonna win Div 1? Oh, yeah, the meme. Cause I knew Tuki was a high div, and I thought, and you guys said that they beat a high div team, so I was like, huh, so they beat Tuki. Paint Plus taking 3 games off this group. They beat someone SOS? Ah. Paint Plus, not surprised by this, to be honest. First of all, TDFO getting second in this group, incredibly impressive. Sirius also getting 5-0ing everyone in this group. Crazy too. Gorillas going 2 and 3 is not surprising to me, really. But we'll see how they did. Sirius 5 winning TDFO, not surprising to me either, I would say. Sirius getting 0 games off Sirius, or the Gorillas getting 0 games off Sirius. Wow. TDFO beating the Gorillas 5-3, impressive. Overall, very impressive. Grillers ending up exactly where... not surprised where the Grillers are ending up twice. I don't know much about them, but I always hear people talk about them. And Paint Plus going 0-5, taking 3 games off. I'm surprised they only took 3 games, but otherwise not very surprising. Paint Plus dropped at some point. Ah, well that would explain. Exalt 5-0. Seal Impact, Hyperflow. Is Hyperflow the other one with a circle for their tag? Wait, I can just... Hyperflow. No, it's the Drago team. And Moo. Hyperflow is Drago's team, huh? Puzzle. I know who Exalt is, so this is not very surprising to me, but it looks like they had some close games. Yeah. Yeah. And then a drop, yeah. Exalt 5-2. It's not a bad group. I've heard of Puzzle before. Gracio, Zemu. Oh, it's Logan the Moo. Okay. Gakuin dropped. Frostblaze. Meiji, Fire, Yoshid, NG, Genox. Are they too low for this group? Or for this div? Or are they like where they should be? Five one, 5-1, 5-1. Huh. Centopia. Jade, Kirby, Hua, and Yamara. I saw Yamara on Twitter, but I don't know anything about them otherwise. Exclamation. Linda May. Aloha. I know 96 Magai from Solo, I think. UK Mafia Washed Division. Okay. Sunlight and Excel. Oh, this is the Sun. Oh, this is Sawarn's team. Okay. And exclamation. No, it's not exclamation. Excel, like this. Not on here. Oh well. Rising Wave, Puzzle Moon. Rising Wave. Red Sun going 2 and 3. Nap Time dropping. Right? This is a drop and they didn't only get 1 win, right? Synergy. Puzzle Moon. Okay, Jacob. I feel like some of these teams who I think will win outright. Mysterious maybe? Or Frostblaze? Maybe Rising Wave? But this is a pretty nice playoffs, I would say. You got Sirius winning? Yeah, they have been on fire recently. I feel like, yeah, Sirius might win. I think Frostblaze is also there. I won't know these players either. Port Raccoon going 1 and 4 in their group. In Div 2. beats CDs. Let's look at Div 2. CDs, Bahamut, Pulp. Wait, this is Pulp's team? And they're last in this group? Really? Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, Ladio's the T-Tech player. Maybe, oh, they dropped? Okay, never mind. But they played against Port Raccoon, like, in round 4. So they just dropped after this round? Okay. I'm still surprised they went, I guess, 0-4. Selk. I don't know these players on Selk. Port Raccoon, Kanetsu, Pew Pew, Kaito, Takimi, Rocky, and Bewoke. Okay. Tatuk. Little. Okay. Sanctum. Heaven, Nori, Super Waffle Salads. Selk has 2 2800 players. Oh, you mean... Wait, I don't know these players. Illuma? Oh, okay. Let me look at their matches. Selk 5-1, Selk 5-0, Selk 5-0. Selk versus Sauce has to be played. Selk versus Sanctum. Okay, Selk is... I think I have to see how these two play against each other. Because if Selk just beats them like 5-1, then Selk will win Div 2, I think. Depending. Sortie in Phase 2. Period, Sinna, Lea's Dude, Senno, and Nova. Five-0, 5-0, 5-1, 5-2, 5-0. Not surprising, gonna be honest. Peppa Pig Gang, Apia, Blinky, Yeti, Elo, Too Fresh for You. Okay. Multi-prize. Medi. Isn't Medi like on the team that just did something really impressive recently? Isn't that the guy that just beat FT Win? Or was on the pickup that beat them? Huh. Well, I guess it's team things, like one person doesn't make a team. OFBO, Base, Lucky Fire, Flarko, Shaker, Orion the Tetra, and Oscar. Oscar the CDS. Ah. Ah, your div 2, Omni. I'm surprised they're not doing that great. Huh. Maybe it's just more team things. And Kartoffel, Mevlingo, Coma, Rain, Mert. Huh. That's interesting. Campfire, yeah, I already know them. Campfire 5-0, Campfire 5-2. So many paradises. Campfire 5-0, Campfire 5-2, Campfire 5-1. Clearly the best team in this group, and Operation Paradox being second to them is not surprising in the slightest. Oh, look at the other players. Eevee, the Carbon. Them being third, also not really surprising. Daybreak oh, Daybreak is the coach of the Div 7 team, okay. Assault and Pepper, pretty impressive. Did the same as about Offset Paradise. I think it's like these two, or this, and then this, and then these two. Or maybe Social Credit. Let me look at Social Credit. Lit Blue, Cannon, Satu, Yeet, and Jollybird. Ah! Okay, 1, 2, and then 3 around the same level. Doki Doki Literature Club. Red Spy, Pop, Loafer, Leo Fotia. Lost the V Carbon main. Okay. Summit going 4-0 at the moment. 5-1 over Jonas. 5-0 over Jester. 5-1 over Dude Troops. 5-3 over Metanoia. Dreamscape 2, huh? Dreamscape 5-2, Dreamscape 5-3, Dreamscape 5-0 over Metanoia. This is crazy. 5-4 over Jonas. Dreamscape. Oh, it's Prosper. Prosper, Dude Troops, Jester. I don't know who's on Jester. Ace, Krim, Gregory, and Cosmos. Okay. Well, you took a lot of games off. Damn, 12. Dude Troops. I wouldn't be surprised by this. Metanoia, Dreamscape, and Summit. Top 2 of this group. This doesn't really surprise me. As for who will win Div 2, yeah, I don't really know. Maybe? Maybe Selk? No guarantees though. I think playoffs is gonna be tight. Oh, I forgot Div. Wait, I did look at Div 1. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I'll just skim through these, cause yeah. Is this a... no, it's not a drop. They got 11 points. Gaming, Quanton, Happy Family. Isn't this Dude's team? Tuki. Oh, it's Raid 25 and Latias. Right? Yeah. Is there 2 Oscars? Okay, if this Oscar is actually Oscar, that would make sense. Knights of Queen going 0-5. Oh shit. No, they dropped. See, -5. Oh, this is Storm and Shoko's team. Okay. Toman. Isn't this that new team that won against Freeze? Okay. Let me see how they're doing. 5-4. Grape juice. Falco Des. Okay. Shot in the dark. I think this team might win. Either that or Storm's team. And then I'll do some guesses for the other div since I didn't do like div 4 winner. Div 4 winner, huh? Fruit gummy maybe? Div 5 winner. I did do div 5 as solution. Cool, I think that'll be it as far as LUTI review goes. And I'm probably gonna tap out for the night. Thanks everyone for coming. And probably gonna, I don't know. Yeah, Happy New Year's. It'll be fun. We'll be in playoffs soon, I guess, and we have to actually practice. So, good night everyone. Have a Happy New Year's.